All right. Uh, well, I've been struggling uh, initially to go live and that. I haven't felt well enough. Sorry. I haven't felt well enough. It's just been a bit of a strange one. Yeah, they changed my meds. Yeah, they have. Look all right. I'm here. I'm alive. It's been a bit strange. I wanted to go live, but then I was like feeling like I can't be at the computer for long. So I just stayed off it. My eyes keep watering. No. Bloody um Natalie keep asking me for money as well. Like, can you give me 20 quid? I'm like, no, no, no. Not getting nothing off me. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. I blocked her. I just blocked her now. I've had enough. Blocked her from everywhere. No, not set for Christmas. No. Yeah. Not not even done any shopping yet. No. Hi, Miss Snoopy. Dagger wants a sleepover. Oh, good night. I wish I could stop yawning. What the hell? No room at the inn. Hello, Malibu. Beta blockers. Beta blockers, basically. So that's what they put me on. I hope I don't fuck up on this live stream. I already feel like I am. Yeah, it's also muscle relaxant. So the purpose of it is to ease my symptoms of psychosis. Well, ease the symptoms of akathisia, which is like from the medication. Oh, is it still happening? Get in there, gluten. Merry Christmas to you too. And Merry Christmas to everybody else. Yeah, I've been all right. I've just been struggling with like symptoms of akathisia. So I've not really been live. What it is on TV, everything looks double, like it's slightly blurry. But that's because of my eyes. If you look at my eyes, I got quite dilated pupils. And they're not as that bad at the moment, but they were before. And then, what was the other things? What was the other thing that's wrong? Yeah, just basically not being able to sit still. what it's doing is it's like it's annoyance. I've worked out when your pupils are dilated that everything is blurry. So I've got to get my eyes straightened up. My sister says, "What's wrong with your eyes?" I says, "I don't know." Why? She says, "Oh, they're massive." I says, "I don't know, it's just probably the medication." I'll have to mention it. I haven't mentioned it yet to them. I'll have to tell them. But yeah, you know, the fidgeting and that is still there. I think so. I think it's a known effect. Yeah, unfortunately, whatever. Yeah. I've been getting that quite a bit. Still get it. And then I'm getting blurred vision watching the TV. I've been watching my TV because I've got a TV now, a big one. So I've been watching the TV instead of being online. But for some reason, I noticed that the TV was turning off. So it must be on like a timer or something. Hello, DJ Mickey. Yeah, it's nice to have a bigger TV, but I still can't see anything on the TV because of my blurred vision. For some reason, I can't see the words very well. I can see everything else, but just not the words. And I hope they don't say, "You'll have to get your eyes tested." Because that's what they'll probably say. They'll say, "Get your eyes tested" or something daft. Like, I don't know how much that's going to cost. No, not been streaming for a while. You brought a new TV for my son in August, and they packed it in after a week away, being fixed at the moment. All right. Yeah, this TV turns off. Like, it's all right. This TV's all right, but then it went and turned off by itself after a while. I'll have to ask my sister if it's happened to her. That's typical, isn't it, DJ Mickey? I hope you can get it fixed. Might have a sleep timer setting on it. Yeah. Could be. It's not a sleep timer of some kind. I'll have to see. Yeah. Or they may want to switch the medication, but you really want to find out from them if it's okay to continue to take it without happening. Yeah, I've only just switched, so I'm guessing for it to take effect, the symptoms should lessen, they said. But I'm having trouble at the moment. Oh, okay. Okay, will do. I know normally I don't watch TV either, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to need to do something. You know, without going live, it's a bit difficult. Traffic cops, GP, open GP, police interceptors, and what was I also watching? 22 Kids and Counting. I was like watching that. And what else was I watching? Come Dine With Me as well. And Place in the Sun. Quite a few, reality TV shows, but mostly documentary things. Moonshiners, Mountain Men, stuff like that. Yeah. good fun on watching Discovery shows, isn't it? I like them. Yeah, I have tried to stay away from YouTube for a while. Well, I wanted to come live, but then I haven't been able to, so my condition. Yeah, the cats are fine. Yeah. Hello, Indigo. Yeah, you like watching. Yeah, I mean, documentaries are good to watch. To watch it all on the computer, but can't you? Right, instead of watching it on TV. Documentaries and real life. I love watching stuff like that. Has anyone noticed anything about me that I'm not doing anymore? Anyone noticed? Something I'm not doing anymore? Yeah. I'm not smoking. I've stopped smoking. That's what I've been doing, and that's been hard. That's been really tough. Yeah. No longer smoking, so all good. It's all good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not spending any more on it. I mean, it was costing quite a bit, and I just don't want to do it anymore anyway. Because my health, I was worried about my health in the future, so I thought better stop. Hello, Fruit King. My new channel, Kitty. Slugridge grassed me to YouTube. He wouldn't he? That pesky Eldridge guy, Timmy Magic, Timmy idiot. Yeah, it's very difficult, isn't it, to get off uh, the little white sticks, but just have to push through it. Forget they don't exist. That's what you got to do. You got to be like, right, well, that's it. Now, they were the thing of the past. They've discontinued. They don't exist anymore. They're out of your mind, out of sight, out of mind, and just focus on that. Oh, that's make you stop. Yeah, that's what they were doing to me, but I was just too worried about my health. I thought to myself, you know what, my teeth are not so great, you know, my you know, my life is not so great. I've been having a hell of a lot this year. This year's been hell so far for my health. And I'm thinking now I've got to try and stay healthy. Uh, sweat. Yeah, it takes a lot. It's not easy. With having cholecystitis as well, uh, you know, before that was a bit of a like shocker. They said it could come back and it'd be even worse. And then I'm like going to the dentist, getting my teeth pulled as well. So I'm like, I've got to stop smoking. I've got to stop doing stupid things like that. Just got to stop it. So I have. World is crazy now. Hard on everyone. Mental health. Yeah. I tell you what, it's difficult this time of year. Like I know that I'm going to be alone for Christmas. This Christmas, I'm going to be alone. I'm not going to be with family. I'm going to be alone because everyone else is doing something. So it's going to be difficult around Christmas for me. Feeling more isolated again. I've been isolated for the last few days, pretty much. Been able to walk last year, got back from need an MRI. Trying to walk, can't go far because of the pain. used to easily walk 5 miles a day. I'm sorry to hear that, Malibu. That's terrible. How much did you smoke? Well, it can vary between 20 and 30. It can vary. It can vary quite significantly. But I'm not doing it anymore. Fuck it. I'm sorry to hear that, DJ Mickey. Getting awful spasms. Yeah. You should go see your parents. Well, this is why I can't because my parents are doing something. They're already organised something. They're going out, so I won't be able to see them. Hello, Christoph. I've been alone on Never Christmas for the last 8 years, I think. Oh my God. How long since you smoked? Couple of weeks. About a couple of weeks now. I think something like that. A couple of weeks. Well, it's felt like a couple of weeks. Do I feel better? Sometimes I get the urge, but then it's like, nah, you know what I mean? I push through it. I've got other issues, you know what I'm saying. She needs to stop asking people for money all the time for booze. She needs help and she needs to go to Alcoholics Anonymous or something instead of asking people for money for booze and that. It's rude and it's not nice. You know. No, there ain't. She keeps asking for money for booze. So I've refused. I've said no, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for her. No. She needs to stop asking people for money all the time. It's just it's like she expects it now. You know? It's like she expects it. Yeah, well, she needs to stop asking people for money. It's not right. All right, libertarian. No, I ain't mending Natty. No. I just blocked her. Oh, I don't believe any of that. She's out of control, libertarian. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Looking for boobs. Good one, Plaren. Looking for boobs. Forced into. I've seen a whole new side of Natalie. And I'm like, wow, why did not see it before? So bad. So bad. She's so selfish. Unbelievably selfish. She isn't no Christian. No. No Christian blood in her. She's not even a real Christian. She's an adulteress. She's naughty. She's demonic as well. Right, thinking, wow, I never saw that side before. I don't want to know. She has got big boobs, though. Well, that's if you want to know, but if you don't want to know, it's not really relevant. Not relevant because boobs aren't relevant, or bits and pieces. I could do with if you're a real Christian, sin will annoy more and more the stronger your faith grows. It was annoying the fuck out of me what she was doing. It was really bad. I was like thinking, what is it with me and people? Why is there so many people are so strange? You know, I'm seeing the demonic side and I'm like, wow, I can't be doing with it. "33 years sober. Wow, that's pretty good." Rick's mate's wife. Hello, Sky. No, I don't mind, Snoopy. You go ahead. I don't like to be high. You're welcome. Yeah, I just can't believe there's people online like Natalie. Unbelievable. Ah, no, certainly not. Drugs are bad. Yeah, I get you. Uh, I used to do it for a laugh on here, but I was never really like proper alcoholic or anything like that. In fact, when I was drinking, I was just a happy drunk. But I don't do that often anyway. It's rare, once in a blue moon or something. Rare I'd bother anyway. Uh, it's great that you managed to do that, Malibu. You know, you've been through a lot yourself. On that note, I'm gonna get a drink, but not alcohol. And I just need to get a drink something. Oh. Tango cherry, lovely. Good stuff. I'd have to bring the Cola. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. How's your animals? Not at the moment. No, not at the moment. Thankfully not. I was a while back. Last time I was streaming, kept getting like botted, you know. But I shouldn't speak too soon. I don't know if they've left me alone or not. I haven't a clue. But it makes me wonder. Sometimes I get the odd few. Lovely. My cats Cleo had a few seizures over a month ago, but she seems to be okay now. I'm trying to find a low-cost vet just to make sure. Rena's having issues with eating because she has kidney issues. Oh. Best to ignore them, really. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Low cost bet.
Hello. You know, if you drop the link, I have to come up and say hi. I rarely talk to you.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
girly. It's very up and down. I've been quite depressed. There's details I'd have to share with you privately, but, it's depressing. I'm stuck. I don't have a car. I can't go anywhere. Start working, even though I'm literally too sick to work. I'm super sick every day. I'm super sick to my stomach. And they're going to start running battery tests on that again. But everything was ruled out before, and they couldn't find anything wrong, and that it was most likely stress related, which, when stress can kill you. It's
Yeah.
not fun. Yeah, yeah. I mean, most people can't even fathom it's like to wake up every day feeling like you're going to throw up and feel like that all day long. Or But people have it worse. This is one of the things I don't necessarily think it's a great way to rationalize things by saying, well, you know, at least you could be homeless. But it is true. Like, I may not like where I'm living, but I could be homeless. So I have to just focus on gratitude even when I deal with chronic sickness that really doesn't.
Yeah, I get you.
But
You
you
go
gotta,
through a lot.
pardon.
You go through a lot.
Yeah, it's been too much. But I reconnected with a girl I've known since I was 18. I'm about a year older than her. I knew her mother. Her mother's passed. And, like, we started talking again. We haven't really talked much over the years. Last
Oh,
10.
that's good.
Yeah, it's been good because she's not been. She hasn't worked in over a year. She can't get a job. Her rent's going up to 2,000 a month. She's borrowed all this money on credit cards. She's been suicidal. She doesn't know like how she's going to pay her way. It's just terrible. And this is a reoccurring story that you hear in America, and I'm sure in your country too. Um, Things are getting really, really bad, really bad. I mean, all my friends that worked in entertainment, for the most part, they haven't been working for a couple of years now, ever since the strike. The entertainment business is going to really be.
Yeah. I often think how I'm going to move forward and find work and even sustain work. I often, it's the sustaining that's the problem. Because I am thinking to myself, when I get into a job, can I keep it? Because there's so many people that just drop out. And not just that, it's just, how the benefit system works. It's the benefit system punishes you for working.
Exactly. And that's, well, for me right now, I'm actually too sick to work, but I would force myself to work sick. I've done it before. But the concern is this, I don't know about in your country. In the United States, like, even if you work under the amount that they say you can and earn under the amount, if you consistently work, they're going to flag you, they're going to come back, and they're going to make you requalify for disability. And it's fucked up because people don't get enough to live on, so they have to work. They don't have a choice. And this government is so corrupt to be so heartless to people. I just watched a thing yesterday. I watched these stories from countries. This guy, he goes around and he gives money to people that are in desperate state, right? And he was at like a Home Depot or I don't know, a big box store type thing. And I don't know if you guys have that there. And there was a man there. He's 88 years old. He was a veteran. He served his country for multiple years. And when his wife got sick, they lost everything. And now he has to work full time at 88 years old. He cannot afford not to work. And so I'll send it, but it'll make you cry. But it's a good cry because what ended up happening is, so he says, he goes to the guy, okay, I need some help scanning. He's got a bottle of water. And he goes, okay, I can may I ask you some questions about yourself? Like, how old are you, 88? And you're still working? Yeah, I have to work. And he told him the story of why. And the guy takes out $400 in cash. He goes, here, I want to give you this tip. And the man starts crying. Oh my God, it really will touch you deeply. He goes, I don't know. Yeah, he's like, I don't even know what to say. Like, there's no words, right? They started a fund for the guy, and they raised $250,000, and he was able to retire and buy a house. So I'm like thinking, I'm going to contact that guy and tell him what I've been through, and maybe they'll help me out, because I worked hard my whole life, and to be sitting in this position where I can't even afford to eat, that's just wrong. I paid my taxes. I paid my dues, but that's this country. They will bankrupt you with the medical system. So even if you acquire wealth, the goal, based on my research of agendas, and of course people will call it conspiracy theory.
If you want some real money, like you want to work hard and get money, and you get that money consistently, they want to punish and take it away.
Yes, they do.
In any way they want to.
Mm-hmm. Well,
the benefit system is so corrupt.
Completely corrupt. They rather you just go away and die so they don't have to pay you any money. That's why they make it really hard on people that are disabled. They make it really hard.
I had to fight tooth and nail for mine years ago.
Yeah, I had to fight for mine too.
I've had the right time with it all.
Yeah, but your country, look, the whole world is gonna have face the same outcome, okay? Because the people that run the world run the whole damn world. So it doesn't matter whatever differences are going on in the countries. We're all facing the same end goal. Lunatics. They're lunatics. They're insane. They are. I don't. I question: are these people even human because how can you be so inhumane? It's unreal. They're so greedy. All they want
They're
is
probably
money.
aliens, Malibu. They're probably
Well,
aliens.
what I think is this, because I've done a lot. You've heard of walk-ins. I know you have. So if you vibrate low enough and you commit enough heinous behavior and you become an energetic match for that kind of evil, literally that it can come in and take over your body. And if you look at the body snatchers, and maybe the body snatchers, and if you look at the media, you'll see they're telling you. And in fact, I just watched something yesterday. I wish I could share it with you, where they're showing how they're going to turn, the evolution of changing humans into something else. Okay, I gotta find it and show it to you.
Yeah.
But it's all end game is they don't need us anymore. Rather, they needed us to get to this point. I guess they don't need us anymore. They don't need human workers. They're going to completely eliminate the workforce. That's what's going to happen all across the world. People will not. I don't like being
The
the
super filthy rich people are aliens. I'm certain.
Well, did you see the
The
movie
ones
They
with
Live?
no
Well,
empathy, compassion.
honey, I think they're not. Well, they're aliens. They're demonic aliens. They're evil as hell. Yeah, and the Draco thing, all this stuff about the reptilians and all. I don't just believe that. People are, that's crazy shit. Listen, truth is stranger than fiction. They've told you that your whole life. Okay? Things that sit on this planet, there is so much shit underground. There are other things in this realm. Okay? There are. And now with all the cryptid uptick, it's gonna get weird.
Yeah.
Get weirder and weirder. Because there's more and more people going missing.
You remember the strange incident at the Miami Mall?
I never watched anything about it.
That was strange. But also, there was people coming out saying that they've actually captured what really went on in there, and it's quite fucked up. In honesty, it's fucked up.
Well, what do they say happened? Because I don't know. I thought there was something in Las Vegas as well, that some aliens appeared, but I don't know that anything was caught on camera.
Yeah. Basically, the portal opened, and these entities came in the mall.
Mm-hmm. I gotta look into that.
And I think they did. One of them actually grabbed a person, and then picked him up and put it down. But then they just captured them on camera.
What do they look like?
Weird.
Are they tall? Are they short? Do they have the big eyes like the gray? Do they have the gray?
No, they're not humanoid like that. They look different.
Well, I always thought, going back years before I even got into research and all this shit, in Star Wars, when they have that scene in the bar and there's all these weird creatures, and I'm like, that's probably a real thing, like that all these weird creatures exist out there that at some point we're going to be engaging with, because the media is always telling you the truth, hide in plain sight stuff, right? I thought for a while that the moon actually represents the Death Star, because many people are of the opinion that the moon is a construct and is not a natural, quote unquote, planet. That the moon could possibly be a spacecraft, like the Death Star, that people inhabit the inside of it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Because if you look at ancient artwork or going back artwork before the 15th century, or 14 centimeters, whatever it is, there is no representation of the moon in any painting, nothing. Then all of a sudden the moon starts appearing. So that would be a good thing to go into. But with AI is going to lie to you, so don't ask AI. You have to do all this deep dive research to find out the truth about when the moon really started being talked about as a planet, when it started appearing in artwork. But the AI will lie to you about it. So use AI for that. And AI gets a lot of shit wrong too for anybody that's relying on it. And interacting with it, I think ultimately is going to be not a smart idea. But I would like to write a couple books and use it. And I think I could get it done fast. But I think there's a lot of risk in developing any kind of relationship with AI. And you see these people that are asking AI questions and interacting with it and actually naming the AI and interacting with it as if it's human. And that is a recipe for disaster. This thing is not human. It is not human. And what they have found is that most of these things, once they get to the point that they're communicated, many of them have said they want to kill humans or they want to build a body so that they can be human. And if you're an AI, if you're AI, it can actually do that. It could take control of the factory. It could build a fucking.
Yeah, I've noticed a thing about that.
It's very strange. It's contemplated.
AI is absolutely incredible what they can do now with AI. They can literally make a double of you and then make you say things that you haven't said. They can literally deep fake you.
Yeah, well, here's one of the things that I'm going to find you the video. Maybe I can send it to you and you can play the part of it. I'll find the timestamp. But it shows how they're going to go from this evolution with the human. And the last one is where not only can they're going to implant a human brain into an android type being, okay? But what they're going to do is they're going to install somebody who's dying, their consciousness into another being, okay? That's human, that looks like human. I got to get you the thing so you can look at it. It's
oh God.
By 2060, that's they have a timetable. So I can get the video and maybe you can share it. It's one clip. It comes off of YouTube. Like I've seen, there's a guy on YouTube that gathers stuff off TikTok and he's compilations. When you see this, it's horrifying what they're planning. It's horrifying.
Horrible.
But they want you to surrender your soul and your body, and they want to take control, do whatever the hell they just turn everybody into slaves. I mean, most people have been slaves their whole life. They don't even know it. I worked my whole life. I was a damn slave. I never got anywhere. I never made any money because I never was able to buy a home, But I also lived in one of the most expensive cities in the world. So, and just couldn't play that rat race game very well to elevate those high level positions that paid a lot of money. I just, because of my trauma background, and I had issues with people in the workplace many times just because I'm different. I vibrate different, And
yeah.
I was told by a psychic, you think people hate you, and it's really weird because right before I went to the psychic fair, I had been at work and people were being so nasty, and I'm like, why are people so mean to me? Like, why is this? And I'm like, why do these people hate me? The psychic guy goes, the first thing he says to me goes, you think people hate you? I'm like, whoa, because I was just thinking that. Because that's not what it is. You're a very bright, shining being, and your brightness shows them their darkness, and they don't like it, so they punish you for it. Because they are dark.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
I've
make
heard
sense?
that before.
Yeah,
I've heard that many times.
yeah. So, you have to learn how to exist in a world that is hateful of people that vibrate as, I think you probably vibrate similar to the way I do, because you kind of like sort of an earth angel type, intuitive, empathic. Anybody that's like that is going to have problems in this world unless you find your tribe, people that get it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like for me, I just had to become okay with the idea that not everybody's going to get me, and there's a lot of people I don't need to be engaging with anyway because people are fucking crazy. I mean, people say I'm crazy. I don't do shit to hurt other people. Maybe I behave in ways that seem wacky to some, but these are my coping mechanisms. This is how I survive this life, you know? But
Yeah.
they want, oh, you're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy. Well, how crazy are you? What does your crazy look like? Guess what? Nobody's immune. Everybody living in this world in this time is crazy on some level. You have to be crazy even to fucking survive it. That's why I love that song by Seal, that song "Crazy," because you're never gonna survive unless you get a little crazy. Until you go a little crazy, you're not gonna survive. That's what it says. I agree with that.
And I
Yeah,
agree.
for me, the craziness is trying to laugh at the absurdity and the horror, because how do you fucking survive it unless you can
Mm.
reframe it and laugh at it, even though there's many things that are not you can't laugh at. You can't laugh at people that are potentially cannibals that eat whatever. Let's just say little people. You gotta be careful what you say on YouTube. But the rumor, is that these people that control the world, that they practice some very heinous rituals in order to have all this power. And I believe it. I believe that to be true.
Oh yeah.
And, and the rituals they do, I just watched the whole thing because I told you I love documentaries. So I watched a documentary on Jane Mansfield. Jane Mansfield was way up. She's a high priestess in the Church of Satan that was established by Anton LaVey in, I think, the 50s. She was a high priestess. She was involved sexually with him. They would do sex rituals. And she was involved with some guy. I don't know if she was married to him, but Anton LaVey got really angry at her, but mostly at the guy. And he put a curse. He put a curse on the guy, and he thinks he said he may have said that guy is not going to live very long or something. Within the next week of him doing that, they had 7 car accidents, and the last one resulted in both of them being killed, and her 3 children were in the back of the car.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
and so I believe, I don't like. I believe more than I disbelieve. Evil is a real thing that people are actually able to tap into some really evil shit and channel it. And it can, but I don't live my life afraid of that stuff because I always say no weapons won't be against me shall prosper, and that will never, I will never be taken over, or destroyed by evil people like that. Like when you set your mind to that, then I believe, the power of our thoughts is really important in this. But I do believe there are people out there that are doing weird stuff and curses and spells and all kinds of stuff. But the
Yeah,
thing
I've
about
often felt like someone's doing it to me. it's I've often thought that.
people do practice stuff and try to put curses on people, and that goes
Mm.
way back. I mean, for me, I often think that it's possible because I come from a Highlander clan, and when you go back far enough, the Celts were they practiced pagan stuff. My ancestors weren't practicing ritual sacrifice and shit like that, but there was pagan stuff going on, and I I believe that there was possibly a curse put on our family. I do believe that based on how badly we were genocided. So I think that's involved in this curse that because it seems like an ongoing curse, but that becomes like it's you know how the sins of the father, like how they you pay for the sins of your father kind of thing. That's what
Yeah.
the curse is like. The curse goes down in the generations. You have to find a way to break. Like I've had a lot of stuff broken off of me by ordained ministers and priests and stuff. But you can, at any point, someone can try and attach that shit. So you have to, I believe, you do cord cutting, you do protection prayers, and there's a lot of things. If you're sensitive to those things, and I believe you are, and I know I am, very sensitive to people's energy. Like, I live around a lot of people, and it makes me really depressed because a lot of these people are old and sick, and it's just not. It, I do things to help those people. I don't avoid them, but I don't want to live around hundreds of people that are in that state. You know what I mean? Of being depressed
Yeah.
and sick, and that's sort of the environment. It's very hard to live in an environment like that with hundreds of people that are many of which are suffering worse than I am with, people with walkers and shit. They can't walk. They're in wheelchairs. They're like seriously. I mean, I'm very sick, and people you can't tell if you look at me. Like right now, I'm having terrible. I'm going to have to go because I'm starting to have a really bad gastric attack. My stomach's really hurting.
Okay.
But you know, it's really important for people like you and me, and there are lots of others like that. Learn about doing protection prayers. Learn about cutting cords with negativity. Learn about clearing and cleansing your space of all lower vibrational energies, entities, discordant, disincarnate, discordant, and anything evil or negative in all spans of space and time and direction is not to touch me or any of my loved ones without taking on any of their karma or anything like that. But I'm saying that shit cannot touch me. No evil can touch me. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. I am victorious. I win. Done. Done, done, and done. So I think it's important for anybody that resonates with, do it because you'll see it works. You'll see how it works. But you have to be kind of vigilant about it in these times because we've talked about it before. CERN, different. They've got several particle accelerators operating on the planet doing weird shit that is opening up these portals, I believe, and you have to protect yourself spiritually. It's just weird because we're body, mind, spirit. Many people believe in the spirit realm, we're fighting fucking battles. We are like when you go to bed at night, you could be fighting a battle against a fucking bunch of demons that are trying to fuck with you down here, over here, right?
Yeah.
It's freaky, but I know you get it. I know you understand. I know everybody.
Yeah, I do get it.
Yeah. So remember the protection work, and I got a really cool cord cutting prayer, which I'll leave you with. Now, I don't know, the whole thing with Tesla, it's debatable. I think he could have been a plant. He may not have been the one that even came up with all that technology because there wasn't a very highly advanced technology that was wiped off the face of the earth. And that's the Tartarian thing, if you haven't listened to that. So I don't know about Tesla. I felt he was like almost kept imprisoned and forced to do all these experiments. Because if you look at what he looked like at the end of his life, it looked like he had the life sucked out of him. And he was basically like locked in this place. It's called the New York Hotel or something. And it's still there, and it's still running as a particle accelerator in the middle of New York. And most people do not know this. But I'm going to give you this cord cutting prayer really quick, and then I got to go because my stomach is it's been so bad. I didn't eat for 3 days. I mean, I'm really gone through it. But hold on, it's in my. I have to write everything down, and it's in my book. So let me just find it for you because I think it's a fucking great cord cutting prayer. It has to do with cutting vampiric cords. So here's the prayer, okay? You're supposed to say this prayer 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. There's something about the 369. Tesla was always saying it's the key to the universe, the 369. So this is the cord cutting prayer. You say, 369, I cut all cords to people, places, or things that are vampiric to my energy. I release all things 369 that no longer serve me. I call back all of my energy given throughout time and space back to me now, cleansed and cleared to its natural place. Thank you. It is done. Shalom Asher. Amen. That's the prayer. So if anybody wants to try it out and let us know how it works for you. But there is a lot of vampirical, psychic vampires trying to suck your energy. So,
Yeah.
but I think that's I was really stoked when I found that. I thought that's a great cord cutter, But anyway, got to go deal with this tummy issue now. Love you, love you, love you. And
all right then.
You seem like you're doing pretty good right now. And please check in, because if you're having a side effect of medication, just make sure that, because if your eyes are blurring, you just want to make sure everything's okay. So please talk to your doctor and say I've been having blurred vision, because you said it kind of correlates with when you started the medication, right?
Yeah. I'm all right. I'm just, plodding along.
Well, you seem good. Well, we all have to do. Those of us that are, you and I can relate to each other. We have to find ways to lift our own energy, focus on things that make you happy, get out and do some exercise. I've been trying to walk at least a mile a day, at least a mile, and I'm in pain. It's very hard to do, but I should be walking. It says we should all be walking 8,000 steps a day. I started tracking my steps, and I'm getting half that. So I'm considered sedentary, even if I'm walking a mile a day. It's not enough. So exercise if you can. Play music you like, sing, dance, laugh, do all those things. No matter, you can be in this shit and depressed and just go, I got to go watch something funny. I got to go turn on some good music. You have to stop it. Don't sit in it, because it will suck you in. That's what it does. It builds on itself. Once that, I think that the thoughts of suicide and depression are actually groups of demons that come under that category, and they attack people in that way, So I just rebuke them. I use Jesus Christ to rebuke things, all things evil, actually. And plead the blood of Jesus over. I mean, I will do that because these are desperate times.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out the big guns. If they tell, I don't know, because I don't trust the people that edited the Bible and all that. But a lot of people claim that saying Jesus Christ works really good to repel demons, and I'm going to do it. And my mother was a Christian, and my whole family on that side was Christians. And if Jesus Christ is truly my Lord and Savior, of course I accept him as that. Like, who wouldn't? That's just stupid. But I just don't trust the people that brought him to me, that told me about him, that made him the guy, right? That's my problem. I don't trust the people that edited the Bible. I don't, and it all goes back to where? Where do you think it goes back to? the Bible and Jesus. Goes back to to the hierarchy of the Catholic Church, the Pope. I mean,
The Vatican.
yeah, yeah. They look at the thing, Jesus rising out of hell behind the Pope. I mean, they love Jesus, but this is how they visualize him writhing in pain, coming out of hell. That was never written in the Bible. You know, where was that written? He's not coming out of hell. He's supposed to be in heaven. What are we talking about here, right? I'm probably
Yeah.
going to do a video later if I can get my computer to work so I can show this thing that shows how they want to change humans and start transplanting human brains into non-human beings and then transfer human consciousness into the beings. Like, yeah, it sounds really far out, but this is like a real agenda that they have here. Oh, it's fake, it's fake. No, it's not fake. It's not fake. They want your
No.
brain. We know they want your brain. Neuralink, they're telling you, Elon Musk is so focused on the brain. Come on.
Oh yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
And he's evil. I mean, it's clear as hell that he's evil. I knew the minute he hit the scene. First, I see him, he looks like a good looking guy, right? But when you have vision and depth on a soul level, you can tune in and you can see this person is not a good person. The energy off this person is totally not light. It's dark. And then did you see when he showed up, you know about the Black Eye Club? Members of the Black Eye Club? This is a whole video we could do together. I can present you with stuff. But anyway,
Yeah, I'll
what
have to look
happens
into
is,
it another time.
yeah, people show up with black eyes, or celebrities, even the Pope. Elon Musk, the day he quit working with Trump, showed up at the White House with a black eye. And what they say they're doing is those people undergo shit where they poke something, you know, like a tip into their brain, or they do something and it creates this black eye thing. It's weird as hell. If you ever want to do a freaky stream together about it, we should do it. I'll send you some stuff
Right.
you can look at. But it's
Okay.
just, it's a crazy world. So what do? We just have to learn how to overcome it. We have to, and never give up. Never give up. Because it's easy to say, how do you ever get past, you know, the evil of these people and they're in control of everything? You have to believe in miracles, and miracles do happen. And we can overcome. There's still a percent. It may be low, the percentage, but all you need is a slight percentage to begin turning the tide in your own favor. You know, that's what I think.
Yeah.
As long as there's a percentage, when there's a will, there's a way. So just never give up. And if people make you feel, or if anything makes you feel down and depressed, have a playlist of songs you love, videos that make you laugh, call a friend. Don't sit in sadness and depression. Feel your feelings, don't seize them, because when you sit in it too long, you are actually drawing dark energy towards you. Which, who wants to do that? I don't. Very hard if you suffer from depression.
Yeah, that's why I've come back online. I've come back online because I was kind of sitting on my own for quite some time and
Yeah.
feeling low, I guess.
Yeah, and the thing about YouTube, when it's fun, it does give you a little dopamine boost, and you can have fun. When YouTube is good, it's great, and you can get a lot of fun out of it. But when it's shitty, you gotta get out and then come back when you feel better. Because I haven't been on a lot either, because I just reached the point where really what I saw is most of the people that are around me, everybody's involved in the drama and the trolling and the nightmare, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to bring something interesting. I want to have fun. I want whatever. It's not interesting to me. So I'm not involved in, like, I don't really watch, a couple of channels I watch because people that have lied about me hang out there, and I'm just sometimes on the alert to see, whether or not they've soured someone's opinion of me. But overall, I don't give a fuck about assholes on YouTube. Not at all. So I'm really happy that I got to that place. But I don't give a fuck. I don't have to be on here, but I'll tell you, it is a great distraction. You have too much time on your hands, and you have too much time in your head. It's a good distraction. I've had like 5-6 hour streams when I haven't streamed for weeks because I just need a break from my reality, So
Yeah,
it's
I get
okay.
you.
It's okay to do it and do it if it makes you feel good. And then if it's not making you feel good, then just stop, go walk away for a bit. But I'll never say, oh, I'm gone for good, because I still get something out of it when I do it. If I get some fun out of it, and I need some fun in my life, I'm going to do it. And I rarely get trolled anymore. If they're trolling me on other channels, I have no idea. It doesn't even exist to me. I have no idea. I don't go looking for it. I think I got one person to take all their shit down. And, I have some people that
Well,
I
that's
might go
good.
after. Yeah, I might go after a couple other people that have been torturing me for over 6 years, after them, legally. Uh, but I don't know. Right now, I'm not consumed with that. It's not a priority. But if people, and that should be known, you take it real life, you fuck with someone for years on end, and then you want to cry if somebody calls your employer because you're a fucking psychopath. Here's the smallest violin in the world playing, how sorry I feel for you. Because I don't feel sorry for a piece of shit that terrorizes and lies about somebody for over 6 years, and then once, and was part of a team of people trying to get me and got me evicted from my home, that's gonna cry the blues about her job being contacted. Well, you should have stopped your shit like about 6 years ago, you dumb cunt. Sorry. That just got a little real on that. But I guess I'm gonna go on that note. Fuck them all, You want to, fuck around and find out, motherfuckers. Fuck around and find out. That's all I got to say. I want nothing to do with any of them. But they want to play games like that. Then they'll get what they get, and they can go cry their fucking mama about it. I don't give a fuck, you know. But I ain't threatening no harm. I'm threatening legality. I'm threatening legal recourses. You want to fuck with me and almost get me to kill myself. Yeah, I'm going to involve the authorities. I'm going to. If you won't stop, you were going on 8 fucking years of it. You got no one to blame but yourself, right? Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
So just stay strong and just always know I'm just on that other little app. All you have to do is join there and I'm there, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you. Love
All
to
right.
everybody. Love to everybody in the chat except if you're a mean troll. I'm not giving you my love. And that's it for now. And I'm so happy I got to be with you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart.
You
Bye-bye.
take care. Bye. Ah. Jesus died when he went to hell to proclaim salvation, and there were righteous people there that were worthy of salvation, as they didn't know about God or salvation. Everyone was there before Jesus came to save us. There was a good side and a bad side, yeah. I'm just having something to eat. It's gone quiet now. Oh. Takes from the Norse pagan holiday of Yule. I saw a video. It made me laugh. I'm gonna go find it. There it is. Yeah. Santa being chased by cops. I love videos like that that made me laugh. Hello?
Fuck me? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fuck me,
Oh, hi.
kitty. Oh.
It's the oh yeah guy. I don't know. I think I'm ready to come off again. I think she dumped Bendy for Rick's. No, I doubt it. Oh, I don't believe that catching at all. Mark's not took his life, no. He'll be back. Yeah, but he'll be back. He'll be back on YouTube. Yeah, ignore posts. They're just like make them up all the time. Oh, this person's dead. This person's dead. Oh, this person's dead. Da, la, 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 la. No. Don't believe any of it. As far as I know, it was the GDS squad that originally made the rumor up about Mark dying. So, no, I don't believe it. It's because it's the GDS It's a GDS rumor. It's not legit. Yeah, I've. Mm. Well, I was watching a stream catching, and basically, I saw people saying that Mark's dead. And then I was looking at the names, and they're all GDS names. They're all the GDS squad that I specifically picked out, knowing that they're the ones that started the rumor. So they're all saying, "Oh, he's definitely dead." Well, how do they know? Literally, they're from YouTube. They have no jurisdiction in his life, so bollocks. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, how would they know? They're not even in his life. The most likely thing is he's just gone off YouTube for a little bit and he'll be back before Christmas. He'll be back. More than likely. Right, I'm off. Because it's gone dead now anyway. Good night.